Willie D Live.
The world know Muhammad Ali, as a great fighter and activist. What about Muhammad Ali made you such a super fan? Because you wasn't just a fan of Muhammad Ali, you was a friend of Muhammad Ali. Explain that relationship.
Well, and back then I didn't really understand all the talking as a little kid, all the talking, what Ali was really talking about. Not going to war. Ali being very bold and saying what's on his heart and what's on his mind. Hey man, I'm not. You want me to go over there and kill innocent people, and I'm not even free over here. I'm not being taken care of in America. And as time went on, I really got a chance to understand him and what made Ali so great, man. What he did in the ring was great, but what he did outside the ring was greatness. A man who was willing to die, and he said, I'm willing to die. I stand in front of machine guns before I do this or before I do that, standing up for my people. Me getting the chance to meet Ali was, man, probably most definitely in my top 5 things that ever happened to me in my life. Being able to spend time with that guy Ali, and you was there in New Jersey the day before, the day before I fought for the world title. I'm in Ali.
Steve Collins.
Yeah, Steve Collins. There you go. I was in Ali's room, messing with him and his little boy, and get a knock on the door. My chief trainer, Manuel Chato Robles. Big shout out, Chato. And yeah, hope your family's doing well. Knocked on the door, and I opened the door. Chato said, Reggie, come here, man. He said, listen to me, Reggie. Listen to me, man. I know you love Ali, man. But Ali no fight for you, man. He said, goddamn, man, we fight for one title tomorrow, man. Ali no fight for us, man. I said, okay, Chato. So I go back in there and tell Ali, I say, Ali, I got to go. Chato said, I got to get focused with that and this and that. And you know how Ali is. Ali like, what you say his name was? I say his name is Manuel Robles. We call him Chato. That's his, name. We call him Chato. He say, boy, you Chato right, man. And plus, I don't want you blaming me if that Irish white boy whoop your ass. Man, get out of here. Ali, then he'll start throwing punches at you, man. That was Ali, man. Things like that, I'll never forget things like that, man. But think about it, man. The man you love the most, your hero, man, if there's a God on earth, he would be my God. And this man sitting ringside right there, watching me fight for the world title in my second try, in which I won against Irish Steve Collins.
Yeah, man. Great fight.
And you was at both of them. You was at both of them.
Yeah.
You was at the James Toney fight.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to James Toney. But I want to close out this Ali chapter first.
Okay.
So I want to know, how did you meet Ali? Like, what was that meeting like? What did you say to him when you first met him?
See, I had met Ali a few times when I lived in L.A. And you know about L.A. You flew there a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I met him there he was at the Great Western Forum at fight nights at the Forum. But what really got me close to Ali was Judge Lloyd Wells.
Lloyd Wells. Just like the Lloyd Wells.
The judge, Lloyd Wells. He, he traveled with Ali.
Ali's photographer.
Yeah, photographer, and traveled with Ali. And that's how I really got really, really tight with Ali, because what happened was Lloyd Wells called me one day crying. And I'm like, Judge, what's up, man? Oh, I couldn't hardly understand. I said, wait a minute, slow down, Judge, slow down. Relax, slow down. What's the problem? He said, oh, man, Mama Bird had died. And I'm like, Mama Bird? I'm like, Mama Bird? I'm like, well, who's Mama Bird? He said, Ali mother. I said, oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Judge. And he just said, man, I got to get there. I said, Judge, don't worry, you there. I get you there. We'll work it out. We'll get there. And me and him flew to Louisville to Ali's mother's funeral, and that's when, man, could you think about it? I'm riding around with Ali. He's showing me where he lived at, showing me the house that he was raised in, and things of that nature, and just showing me his community, and man, Ali is an entertainer, and Ali know when to when to turn it on, and even when he turned it off, at some degree it's still on. Will
Yeah.
Ali is, man. There'll never be another Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, it was beautiful to see how he walked out during your fight. Ali always comes out when everybody's sitting down, everybody's in their place.
Right.
A few fights been taking place or whatever, and right before the main event or the fight that he come to see, usually is the main event.
Right.
Ali come out. Ali walking through that bad boy almost like the sea party.
So I never experienced that. So did you experience that at the Steve Collins fight? Him?
Yeah.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah. When you fought Steve Collins, he came out. He came out and it was like everybody just stopped and just started looking like he was a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Like if Ali, it's like an Ali sighting. Like everybody like there he is.
But think about this, man. The man was sitting like I can do like that, and like he was like sitting right close to the my ring,
Yeah.
to my corner, and that motivated me even more, and it was more pressure on me, knowing that, hey man, I can't lose this in front of Ali, my hero, and what I've, like you said, we'll get to it, but what I experienced in that first world title fight, man, and Will, I just remember the first judge had me winning. I think the second judge had it a draw, or either had Steve winning by 1 point or something. And if you go look at that and watch me, I'm like, I'm talking to him. I say, oh man, here we go again. They're gonna do this to me again. But then they said my name, and I was like, whew.
Well, I almost turned that barrier over.
You jumped out the what you call?
Yeah, man.
You running?
Look,
yeah, I remember that.
Hey, boy, and his people was deep. Those Irishmen Irish men and women were deep.
But that's another thing they didn't tell me. Well, that fight was hosted. We was in New Jersey, right?
Right.
And I remember when that fight got put together, Murad Muhammad, that's how I ended up doing business with him, the promoter. He said, man, they wanted, hey man, you number one by two of the sanctioned bodies, but by the WBA, Steve Collins number one, you number two, and they stripped Mike McCallum, and you guys got to fight for the vacant title. And they gonna take this fight to Ireland. Reggie, I can get this fight here, man. You got it. So that kind of like motivated me to sign with him, and I signed with it. But you was there. It was like we was fighting in Ireland, Reggie.
Yeah, sure was. And I thought, look,
all those Irish people there.
And look, and I was looking at the whole situation. I'm like, damn, Reggie got to fight in the ring, but I may have to fight these people out here, man, because I wasn't holding back. I wasn't holding back my enthusiasm. I was like, I ain't give a damn.
You just being the winner that you is, man.
And while I'm like going for it, like every single blow that you throw, every time you smash him, like every time you hit him, it was like it was one of them thunder hits, right? Yeah. And one of them thunder punches, and Bridget was like,
did you get into it with somebody during the fight? Somebody was telling me you had to went off on somebody or something.
I mean, you were throwing haymakers at dude, man, and I'm like going crazy, and Bridget is like, Willie, trying to calm me down because she see we're behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
And man, I just couldn't hold back, man, because it was so beautiful to see, man, my homeboy who I grew up with on a national stage like that, on a worldwide stage like that, really, and getting ready to, accomplish his dream. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful to see. So at that moment, I'm living vicariously through you. I was already doing my thing with the group, with the music and stuff. So we was already, on a platinum track. Right. But man, it was beautiful to see the homie get it too.